Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. This is Simply Blessed Crafts, and I'm Tiffany, and I'm so happy you're here. If you would like to subscribe and like my channel and share it, that would greatly help, or greatly appreciated. That would help my channel out so much. DIY number 1, I'm taking this Dollar Tree 11 by 14 picture frame, and we're going to do some calendar DIYs today. So I'm going to take everything out of it, including the glass. And now I'm going to basically glue the white piece to the cardboard that's in the back of this picture frame. As you could see there, the picture that I wanted is a little smaller than the picture frame, so I didn't want the cardboard in the back, so I'm going to be gluing down that white piece that comes with the frame, and then I'll be gluing the calendar piece that I picked out onto this white piece. Now, this calendar that I got, guys, I actually got from Hobby Lobby. Granted, it's not Dollar Tree cheap, but with all of the prints and stuff in there and everything that you can do with these calendars, including the little pictures on the back, I always find calendars so worth it. Also, make sure that you got your cardboard on the right side. So you can hang it up if you want to. That's where I kind of screwed up there, and you saw that I had to glue down the edges and stuff again because I peeled it up. Because I decided to glue it upside down. But anyway, with calendars, if there's pictures that I enjoy, I do pick them up, whether they're from Dollar Tree or not. Some of them can be a little spendy depending, but this one was $10, and like I said, you get 12 frames plus all the little ones on the back of the calendar, so I don't know, I found this a great deal to me. I decided it needed something else along the edges. I didn't want to leave it, and I have these little tiny, I don't know, they look like sunflowers to me, but I'm assuming that they're probably like little yellow daisies. I got these off of Amazon a while back, last year I believe it was, when I was decorating for my wedding. And I used a bunch of these in there, but I thought these little yellow flowers like just lit it up so much. So I just went around the edges and I did a couple, like one or two, yeah, 2 of them down the bottom of it. And that's it. I really liked how the yellow popped though. DIY number 2. Now these wood things I got from Walmart. I do show them in a haul. This calendar I also got from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And I tell you guys, quality in these are so thick. These pages are so thick. Like, I'm definitely used to using Dollar Tree calendars because you can usually tear them pretty quickly. Even the ones from Walmart you can tear pretty quickly or pretty nicely on some of these. But these are so thick that you couldn't tear them without totally ripping the picture. So I had to go in with my scissors to cut these out. And I actually do that a couple of times. You'll see in another DIY that I had to go in with my scissors because I was starting to rip the picture. I really, really loved this calendar, and I love this picture. It just seems so springy, and I have a hard time cutting spots off of a picture that I love in the full the full image, I guess. If I'm just using a certain spot of it, like a truck or just like the wording or something like that, it doesn't bother me. But when I love a picture for the whole image, I have a hard time cutting it up. So that's kind of why I flipped it over on this side, because I didn't have to cut it to fit that frame in the back. Now I'm just going over this with Antiquing Wax by Waverly with a wet wipe. I should have just actually left it on the back side like you saw with the frame, because I end up framing this out anyway. I don't know if it would have turned out like it did if I would have cut it down or not, but I do end up framing this out with some paint stirring sticks that I have, and I do like it, and I don't cut out a whole lot of it. I do get like the blossoming flowers and stuff on the side and stuff. Excuse me, sorry for my voice. I do have a bit of a cold, but it is getting better. Now I'm just going over the middle here with some Mod Podge. You can use a glue stick on this as well. I didn't know how it was going to stick with me using the antique wax. It was still a little damp, but with these two, like I said, with them being so thick, you don't have any problems with bubbling at all. Like they come out so clean and clear. You don't have any wrinkles in this because they're so thick. Good quality. But now I'm just going over the edges and stuff, making sure it's all sticking down good. And then here I'm coming in with my paint sticks. I just thought it needed something else. I didn't want to overwhelm this picture at all. I mean, I wanted the colors and the image to speak for itself, but I didn't like how some of the sides were covered by the picture and then the others weren't. So I did decide to go with the framing, and I got some of these popsicle sticks that I've had for a while. I got them at what we call L&M Fleet Supply. Depending on where you're watching from, I don't know if you have a store like that. It's basically like a very small kind of Menards. It's family owned. It's a little hardware store that you can pick up snacks and stuff like that. It's like a Fleet Farm. A Fleet Farm would be another what I should have said, actually, because it has a lot of treats and stuff like that. So anyway, I did go over these sticks again, cut them down, and I went over these sticks with some antique wax as well to just kind of give it a little more color and frame them out. And I do like how this turned out. I'm just going over it now with hot glue, and I'm taking my time. I'm taking one stick at a time, leaving it on there so I know where my placing is and stuff. I don't know if it would have looked different if I would have put it on the other side, but I did want to try to keep as much of the actual picture as possible. But that covered bridge with the little swans and stuff, I just thought were so pretty. And it's very springy. It looks like, you know, the trees are just blossoming and the lake just opened up and the swans or the swans. Oh my goodness, guys. The geese. They look like they're looking at a place to start a family. I don't know. It just looked really pretty to me. Now I'm just going to put a simple jute twine hanger on the back of this, so you can hang it up. I don't put any bows or anything on it, guys. I was thinking about maybe putting some half beads around the edges, but I decided not to do that. I liked it simple and having the picture speak for itself. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just gluing a string on the back of it, and that's it. DIY number 3. So this pan here I actually got from a garage sale last year, and I didn't pay very much for it. I think I got several of them for like 25 cents each, of course, 25 cents each, but I had like several of them. And right now I'm just painting the back or the inside of it to cover up the Merry Christmas and to give it a black background so the printing and stuff doesn't show through when I glue down my calendar picture. I gave it a rough coat. It's probably not even covered all the way. I did not cover the edges. I didn't want to have it feel goopy or nothing like that, so I just left it the tin color. This calendar picture did actually come from Dollar Tree. I liked the bike and the wording and stuff in here. I just pushed down the edges along the pan to try to give me a clean cut along so it'd fit really nicely in the pan. Now here's where I screwed up, guys. Because these are thinner Dollar Tree calendars, try not to do this and put the Mod Podge on the back of the calendar picture. That's because that will wrinkle it. I should have actually put it on the actual pan itself. Here I'm just kind of going over it with my Cricut tool, trying to smooth out the wrinkles, but it didn't really work. It still got really wrinkly. I'm kind of going over the edges now with more Mod Podge, trying to get it to stick down. And if you notice at the, I don't know, this video is kind of going kind of fast for you to notice, but down with the bike, it doesn't have as many wrinkles as it does up towards the top, which is why I said I think it would have looked better if I would have put the Mod Podge on the bottom of on the pan before, instead of putting it on the actual calendar picture. But now I decided I wanted to cover up that little hole on the picture on the pan, so I grabbed a bunch of ribbon that I have on hand. I've gotten these from all over. There's a bunch of them from Dollar Tree, a bunch of them I'm inherited from garage sales or from other people that didn't like or didn't need the ribbon. Anything that looked springy. I got some butterflies in there, some flowers, some buffalo check ones from Dollar Tree, some little bees and ladybugs, anything that looked springy to me, and I just put them in an X formation to make a messy bow. This is my first attempt making a messy bow, and I thought it turned out pretty cute, so let me know what you guys think down below. And I just grabbed a piece of twine and I just wrapped it around the middle of it, tied it off. I got my cat on my lap, so if you hear her bell ringing, she's trying to get some lovin's. But here I'm just trying to fluff out the little bow. I some of the edges got a little long and some of the ribbon. I didn't cut them down to any specific length, but I figured I would cut them down so where they'd all kind of be in the same length. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then I flip it out some more. And then I grab some hot glue. I just glue it right there at the very top. Now I'm just going to add another twine hanger so we can hang this. And there you go, guys. DIY number 4. This one's pretty simple. This little frame came from Dollar Tree. I was debating on whether to use the glass or not, and it decided for me. When I was trying to push it out, it busted, so guess I'm not using glass. This little calendar here, this is another one that's really thick. I actually got this one from Fargo Mall. They had calendars at the first of the year. But I really liked this one because it had all the farmhouse look in it and stuff. And I thought the watering can was cute with all the veggies and stuff behind it. And down on the bottom it says seeds. What was it? I don't remember what it says. I show it in the video and in the haul, or the reveal, excuse me. But yeah, I just basically glue this down onto the little cardboard and I stick it in and push the little tabs down to hold it in there, and that was it, guys. Planting seeds for tomorrow, I think that's what it said. But here is our final reveal, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please, like I said, like, subscribe, do all of that lovely stuff. It'll really help my channel grow, and let me know what you guys think about these DIYs. Which one's your favorite? I have to actually say I think this one's my favorite right here, the planting seeds for tomorrow. I really like the frame. I love the little canister watering can. I thought it was super cute. But yeah, let me know what your favorite is, guys, and let me know if you like the content, if you enjoy watching me do videos with calendars, or I'm going to be posting one with tier tray as well. Let me know what you guys think, guys. And I hope you guys have a very good day today, and I hope to see you around in my next video. Bye.